Body feeding is a bonding journey down a really beautiful path, but no one will tell you that this path comes with no bumps. I'm Lauren, I'm a postpartum doula, and this is Doula Tea. I'm here to chat with you about body feeding today and to give you some tips and tricks to help smooth the bumps that can be found on this path. Before we begin, I'd like to talk a little bit about what body feeding means. Body feeding is an inclusive term used to cover chest feeding, breastfeeding, and any form of feeding baby from your body, so pumping is also included. This expression is more inclusive than chest feeding and breastfeeding because it resonates with all genders. Body feeding hacks are tips and tricks to help your journey become a smooth one. Please remember that I'm not a lactation consultant. This information is simply to help you get the most success out of your nursing. It is the tips and tricks I would give to my clients. If you're interested in learning more, I do highly recommend taking a breastfeeding or body feeding course before you give birth. You can find a good course on milkology.com. They have inexpensive courses available readily, so snag one up and it's worth it. So that being said, we're ready to move on to our hacks. I have, I think, 7 today, maybe 8, we have to see. Maybe a bonus one. Hopefully I don't lose track of the numbers. Hack number 1 is to prepare to stay. When you are nursing, it can take as little as 5 to 7 minutes and as long as 45 minutes to an hour to nurse your baby. So make sure you have 1 or 2 places around your home that are outfitted for you to sit and rest and bond. Things that you want to include are the items you need to change baby, so diaper, wipes, a change of clothes is always a good idea. Snacks and water for you to stay energized and to keep up with your nutrition and to stay hydrated. It's also a good idea to have things for you that amuse you. So a book, the TV remote, or your cell phone is always good to have nearby, or whatever you choose to amuse yourself during the day. The last thing you want to do is get all comfortable in your spot and then have to get up and go grab something. It can interrupt your session of nursing and it can be harder to get into a routine. Hack number 2. Learn your early hunger cues. So baby will tell you when they're hungry long before they start to get fussy or cry. Their hunger cues can be licking or sucking their hands, fingers, a toy, clothes, depending on the age of the baby and what's near their mouth. They kind of just shove at their face. Licking lips or smacking are also signs of hunger. Opening and closing their mouth, and the rooting reflex. And the rooting reflex is it's baby looking for your nipple. So they'll move their head side to side, kind of trying to dig and root and find that. And that's instinctive in infants, and it's really easy to see when they are doing that and easy to know that, like, okay, they're searching for it, so they're hungry. Another early hunger cue, before I forget, is sticking their tongue out. It's not as common as the other ones, but it does still happen from time to time, so keep your eye out. Hack number 3. Hack number 3 is to empty, empty, empty. And what I mean by that is to empty your breasts or chest as much as possible. So start nursing baby on one side until that breast is empty or chest is empty. Switch them to the other side until that side is empty. And then when you do the next round of nursing, start on the side that you emptied last and then go backwards. Obviously, this is not always doable, and sometimes you'll have a baby that's falling asleep on you halfway through a nursing session, so you switch sides. That's fine. The goal of emptying your breast as much as possible is to avoid clogged ducts and to avoid mastitis, and to get that hind milk, which is the fattier milk. Hack number 4. Skin on skin is really, really important. It's important for your nursing journey, for your bond with baby. So skin on skin before each nursing session is really helpful for letdowns. It creates an influx in your oxytocin hormone, which is the love hormone, and it's also the hormone that helps, one of the hormones that help with milk. So before nursing, a skin-on-skin session will help your body feeding experience. If baby is fussy, and this is what I was talking about earlier, if baby is fussy at this point, hold them up to you, kind of so that their heart is over your heart and their head, they're kind of straight up. Just before you nurse, give them a nice little hug like this. It will release your hormones in a nicer way, but also it will calm down baby, or should work to calm down baby, because baby is warm in your arms and baby can hear your heartbeat. Hack number 5 is one of my favorites, and that is to invest in a suction pump. And suction pumps are not quite breast pumps, they're more, they attach to the nipple and they just take your letdown out as it comes out naturally. They are inexpensive. You can find them on Amazon, or you can go directly to the brands that make them. I know Haka is a popular brand. There's also International, I believe it's International Bond. They're around $20 a piece, and they are a lifesaver for collecting milk in a way that is non-invasive. You can have baby on one side of your chest and the Haka on the other side. You can catch that letdown, and then you can store it in your fridge, and you can put it into a bottle later when you're not nursing. It's a really, really, really great, simple, easy to use tool. Hack number 6. Hack number 6 is a reminder for you. It's a reminder not to panic if you think your baby is not getting enough milk from you. As long as baby is outputting the right amount of diapers, wet and soiled for their age, and they are gaining weight at your appointments, then your breastfeeding journey is going pretty well. You will notice after the first few days of having baby that all your milk will come in, you will get engorged. And then that engorgement will pass and your body will regulate to what baby needs. Once that happens, your breast or chest tissue can feel softer, more malleable. It doesn't feel like it's filling up in the same way. And that can trip up a lot of new parents. It can make you think that you're not producing enough, when the fact of the matter is you are more than likely still producing enough for your baby. It's just that your body now is used to what it needs to make, and it won't make much more unless you are avidly pumping and trying to increase your supply. Hack number 7. Have a lactation consultant ready. Like, have their information, know where their offices are, or if they provide virtual support. You never know when something's going to happen that requires an appointment. And just knowing the information can help you feel more settled and more comfortable. So I highly suggest finding a lactation consultant in your area and getting that information down and in a place that's visible and that you can look to. I had 7 hacks for you, but I also have a bonus. And the bonus is to find the people around you who support body feeding. The positivity and the love that comes from that support is worth its weight in gold. Thanks for watching today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you'd like more information about Doula Support Foundation or how to find myself on social media, please check the down bar below. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you soon.